A rational moral system can be built on simple maxims and rigid rules. Simple maxims that identify fundamental interests. Rigid rules that aid the realization of those interests. A society that is opposed to suffering is in the interest of one who can suffer. The propagation of empathy and compassion is in the interest of one who can suffer. The promotion of respect for sentience is in the interest of one who can suffer. The normalization of cruelty and brutality is not in the interest of one who can suffer. The corrosion of empathy and compassion is not in the interest of one who can suffer. These are our maxims. They identify our fundamental interests as sentient beings. They identify our fundamental interests as beings who can suffer. They form the basis of rigid moral rules. They can themselves be regarded as rigid moral rules. Rigid moral rules lack flexibility. They are absolute. There are no exceptions. The exception is the death of the rule. Allow for exceptions, and every immorality becomes the exception. Exceptions undermine and weaken valuable moral rules. Strong moral rules that overwhelmingly serve our interests are worth more than any exception. We only have two choices: rigid, strong moral rules that serve our interests the vast majority of the time, or exceptions which serve us on occasion. We can have only one. Exceptions destroy valuable moral rules. Moral rules must be rigid. There can be no exceptions. Rigid rules make it easy for one to identify and achieve their interest. Overcomplicate your interests and you will lose sight of them. Soon you will be undermining them. Confusion, uncertainty, and disorientation is not in our interest. Rigid rules that make pursuing our interests easy, simple, and efficient are. Moral maxims founded on fundamental interests. Rigid rules that entrench and solidify these maxims into a strong moral system. That is my morality. That is rational morality. A morality designed in accordance with reason. A morality designed to serve the rational self-interest of all who can suffer.